Hi, this is Anna Bevan Gravely with NCFREE, and I am joined with Barbara Yates-Lockamy, and she's running in Senate District 13. Barbara Yates-Lockamy, is there anything that you would like to share with us before we dive into the questions?
Well, I am a retired educator. I've lived in this part of North Carolina all my life. Born and raised, went to school in Greensboro. I have a passion for education, and I'm not what my campaign manager sometimes says, a seasoned politician, but the things that I are so much thinking of and I want to see happen in our great state are those things of looking at public education and where it's taken our children, and the love for what I have done all my life in education, because I have about 40 some years in education. So, and that, as well as our Medicaid expansion and getting more jobs, and during this time with the virus that's going on, the coronavirus that's going on, those things are so very important. Right now, we have a small group of positive people. That I think we had 3, unless we had an addition today. There's 3 of them that has been positive to the virus. So we're lucky. We're lucky and we're blessed. I think of New York, my heart just goes out to those people and the people in other states that are having such a terrible time with that. But those are some of the things. I come out of a large family, the second oldest of 9.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but my dad was a farmer, and I farmed all my life as well. So that's a little bit about me. And oh yeah, my children. I have 3 children, but I forget them. They're grown, but I have 3.
Oh, good. Thank you so much for sharing. And so we'll just dive in to the questions.
Okay.
Have you ever owned a business or been in a management position within a business?
I have been in management, and I feel that what I've done, I'll start with education first, was a management role because I was assistant superintendent. And there were things that we had to do in order to manage the school system. I also was on the school board. Again, that is a management role to me. I have been in several businesses for network marketing, and I've done insurance. So business is a part. That's a worrisome thing, right? Flying around here. Those are things that I have been in, and been in leadership roles in all of it.
Yeah, good. Awesome. Thank you. Would you say that the current level of federal and state taxation on businesses is too high, too low, or just about right? There's a lot there.
In North Carolina, the tax rate is very competitive. And we have a tax rate of about 2.5%. And I think that it may be, in my opinion, it's just right for our economic condition right now. Now, you might have different opinions coming along, but the taxation for the federal and state government creates an economic growth and creates economic growth and sustainability within our state. But at this time, you know what we're going through now, and the businesses are being closed, and people are being laid off for work, where it's going to be a little tough for the businessmen. And we're going to have to come up with some kind of creative way within the state to sustain our businesses and also to have them to recover from what we're going through right now.
Yeah, it's no doubt this is a very difficult time, and I think
it is.
Yeah, I think there's a question that we have that I think is very very timely when it comes to what we're dealing with right now with the coronavirus and getting press conferences every day from the president, and then having press conferences from our Governor Roy Cooper, talking about what potential solutions and opportunities are when it comes to federal and state working together. And that brings me to a question on just that balance. So in your opinion, what is the appropriate balance in the scope of federal and state regulatory requirements on business? What, in your opinion, is the best way to balance the appropriate protections without impugning economic vitality?
Regulatory requirements are required and needed in order to keep down the level of disagreement between federal and state agencies. I say it like that. They may seem very excessive and competitive with businesses, but the government has to be the one that overarches the power to protect us from those things that we really, really need as far as strict regulations. I was thinking today about some things that were going on with the coronavirus and the people not getting the necessary supplies. And there was one governor that said that the private businesses, he go to one private business and a mask may cost $4. Another private business, the mask may cost $6. So surely we need some regulatory requirements that go along with that. And I know it's coming. But that's where state and federal government comes in order that they can still guide our businesses in how to handle those problems and not create problems for our people within the state. Limitations may include losing industries to foreign countries or something of that nature. And our president put on the embargoes and all of this and those limitations. But our small business are the ones a lot of times that suffer and don't have the sufficient resources that's needed to be sustainable.
Yeah. So do you feel that it is appropriate for state or local government to offer incentives to private businesses in consideration of locating, expanding, or conducting business in a specific location within the state?
Yes, ma'am. I do think that it is extremely important for them to have incentives, and especially incentives that require a long-term commitment to our economic growth and for the people of the state and of the community. Living in a rural community, it's a little difficult a lot of times for us to get some of the industry and some of the businesses to grow as properly as they should. So in all ways, we should become team players, as I do. I'm a team player, and I think that ought to be collaboration between the federal, state, and local when it comes to handling these what was the incentives for making our businesses more competitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, describe in your personal opinion, what are the key principles of free enterprise to our economic system?
Okay. Being in a nation where opportunities are endless, we can do most anything, we can have most anything. Is so
Sounds like a
incredible.
Disney song.
Yes, we can do it in America. Uh, as we think of the principles of a free enterprise system, I I look at the ability for us to be American dreamers and
Mm,
just dream about what we can do in any case.
mm,
And that brings on the thinking of life, liberty, and the pursuit of what? Of happiness, and the pursuit of happiness.
mm,
And as long as individuals think about working hard and becoming whatever they want to become in life, we can have that. This is a hope that America is a visionary person, a principle that fuels the great American economy. And if elected, I would I would push that opinion and that dream and help the younger ones in public school become great entrepreneurs and and have their own small business, and it may grow into a what? A big business.
mm.
And we can think about that as we look at those issues of having um, the free enterprise system as we
Mm.
have in America.
Yeah, yeah. And so if elected, what will your top three priorities be as it pertains to the business community?
Well, the first one will be public education opportunities, where we will go into schools and create these opportunities from K-12 to even the early college
Mm,
or the community college, create those opportunities for advancements in technology as well as opportunities for entrepreneur. Now,
mm,
I forgot to tell you that my background is business education, and
mm,
I taught that, and I believe in children involving themselves in business
mm.
and becoming great entrepreneurs. Um, and I won't say the other thing that's in my mind, but that's a good thing. The other
Yeah.
thing is to expand Medicaid
Mm,
and providing affordable health care for all our people, for
mm,
everybody in the United States. Other countries have it. Why not us? And the third thing would be a disaster relief, um, a bill for our state.
mm,
Now, our state has been in three, well, not, well, yeah, I could say our state. But see, I live in the area
mm,
where there has been three hurricanes here, two hurricanes, I'm sorry, two hurricanes.
mm.
And now the coronavirus is here. And all of that adds to our sustainability. Um, we have people now that's been out of their homes for 2 and 3 years. They may not ever go back
Mm.
to where, you know, they began. So this is so important that we try to do those three things. I think those are the top three things
Mm.
that I would push for if elected.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this time and getting to learn more
Oh,
about you and get to know you a little bit better. Where can our followers, our business community, learn more about you?
I have a website, www.barbarayateslockamy.com.
Wow.
And you can see me and learn more about me.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Yes.